This example is from section 4.6, completing the square. This is solving by completing the square. First thing you need to remember is that it has to be in standard form and it has to be equal to 0. So when you look at example 5, this is already set to 0. So we can start here. Next, I can only complete the square when my a is 1. In this situation, my a is 3. So I need to take out that 3. When I do this, I now have a 3 times this amount in brackets equal to 0. And we want to solve to find out what x is. There's no x attached to the 3, so he just disappears. So we can drop him on the next line. Next, does the 2 complete the perfect square? So you do your negative b over, your b over 2 squared. So I take 4 divided by 2 and get 2. 2 squared is 4. This does not complete the square, so we need to get rid of him by subtracting him to the other side. So now I have rewritten my a and my b term, and I've left a blank for the number that will complete my perfect square. And if I add something to the left side of the equation, I have to add something to the right side to keep equality. So again, I'm going to go back to my b over 2 divided by 2. We already decided that 4 divided by 2 is 2, and I square the 2, and that'll get me 4. If I add 4 to the left, I must add 4 to the right. So notice square root, multiply and double, so I just double checked that this perfect square trinomial comes down to this. Then I bring down my equals 2, which is negative 2 plus 4 on the right side. Next, I need to solve like I did in example 3. I need to isolate the x, so I need to get rid of this squared, and I'm going to do that by square rooting both sides. When I square root, that'll cancel out the squared and the square root and leave me with x minus 2 equals plus or minus root 2. Please do not forget the plus or minus. Next, I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and that'll leave me with 2 plus or minus root of 2. I could put the plus 2 at the end of the equation, but then we get confused on if the square root ends or not. So this is where I want you to leave it at. Now it's your turn to try check 5. Once you have done check 5, the answer will be this. Check it with this.